folks, this is Purple Girl here with Throwback Thursday, except it's on a Tuesday. Don't you love that? Here we are with Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, which is one of my top most favorite games ever. I remember this game very, very well, along with Zoo Tycoon for the computer. Definitely top tier tycoon in games. Here we are putting some benches. You know, you need benches, trash cans, food, thrill rides, roller coasters, all the fun stuff. Our objective for this particular park is to have 2,500 guests by October year 5. We will be playing this objective all the way through. I just don't know how many parts that's going to be, or how long, or how often this is going to be posted. You know, have an entire list of games to play, and not as much time as I would like to do so. Still have Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster to play, and Zoo Tycoon. Unfortunately, the Zoo Tycoon that I found, while it is for the computer, it appears to be the console version made for the computer rather than the original computer game, which is a little bit disappointing because I was hoping to have that up as the first throwback video. Unfortunately, I have to go through and learn the controls, which is why there's no Planet Zoo or Planet Coaster up yet either. Lots of Sims content because I know what I'm doing there, and I'm very comfortable. Okay, I don't know about you all, but my favorite objective for this particular game is to see how many people I can make vomit. And when that gets boring, make a little island where the people like have a bunch of food and the merry-go-round, and they go around and around and around and around, and they don't go anywhere. So obviously can't really do that when I'm actually trying to do the objective, but that might be what we do to celebrate making 2,500 guests. Alright. These controls were really, really simple and really easy to remember to figure out. My only issue was in placing like the information booth. It kind of went up on an elevation and the guests couldn't get to it, so we just demolished it and replaced it eventually. I decided here to focus, well, in this park, to focus on thrill rides and roller coasters. I really like the pre-made rides in this game. You weren't aware, I'm starting to mention it in the videos, I have cerebral palsy, so controlling the camera, like building things, you know, Minecraft is a little difficult, like jumping, having to do two or more things at one time can be very difficult, and that is why the play videos where I'm trying to play the game and talk, they're not as good, I guess, as they could be, and it's because I have a hard time doing two things at once. I thought this spot right here was a really good spot for like a small coaster. Unfortunately, we did not have the money to put a coaster there quite yet. Just in case you were confused on what or wanting to know what was going on here. Decided to place a burger barn over here. End up figuring out that the guests can't get there either. I'm thinking it's because it was on actual path, so it caused it to elevate again. And these little people aren't as smart as Sims, and they can't step up on a one tile thing. So yeah. Let me know in the comments if you like these like throwback games. I'll see if I can find some more to play. I really like the older games. The controls are easier for me to do, and they remind me of being real young, which is nice. You know, I'm a mom. I got 3 kids, and one of whom's an adult now, which is very scary. Yeah. So, feeling young is very nice. I didn't remember what that button did. I think it shows you the underground, so like you could build tunnels underground. Never done that. Just not my thing. Deleting some path so we can put some food and restrooms right here. Where this is the start of the park, it's a good place to put some of that stuff. If you heard some sneezing, that was my husband. It's really hard to find quiet time to do voiceovers and audio recording. Also, let me know if you prefer the voiceover or me playing and talking. Honestly, the voiceover is easier, but you know, if you prefer the playing and the talking, I will continue to try to do that just because it's good practice if I ever want to stream and play. You know, we need to learn how to do it, which requires practice. And with CP, requires extra practice. If it takes you 4 times to do it and you're normal, whatever that means, well, it takes me 8 times to do it. Usually. That's where we figured out that the burger bar didn't work. Adding more trash cans, because honestly you can never have enough trash cans in this game. You want to keep your park clean, trash cans, trash cans, trash cans. I know the screen, the screen is small in my view. I'm not sure if when I put this on YouTube it's gonna look small there. I'm thinking just because it's old. I mean, this literally came with the README file in Notepad that's full of text, and it says to register your game, and you go to do so, and it said that the website is completely out, like gone, doesn't exist anymore. So registering the game's not even an option. Did say that there's 3 kids, a husband, 3 dogs, and a cat in my house. So any extra noise will be them. I upped that rotation on that wheel to 15. Again, goal is to try to make people throw up. It's funny. It's a really funny animation to me. I'm trying to figure out roller coaster to go over there. And again, don't have enough money. So we build one of these rides. I've ridden these rides in real life. They are fun. Of course, now I'm so old that if I go spinning around in a circle, I'm probably going to fall down. I don't even worry about vomiting. I worry about falling on the ground. Just saying, oh, thank you. Of course, if you ever fall down in public, if you get up and say, sorry, it's my first time in a body in a while, people will look at you and some will laugh and some will be uncomfortable, and both of those reactions I'm okay with. I mean, heck, I got picked up by the cops once because I fell down walking home and somebody thought I was drunk. I wasn't drunk. I was 18 and left my crutches at home because I was a stubborn girl and was like, I can make it home without them. I couldn't, and that's okay. Looking at the statistics to see what we can do. Just looking for the marketing campaigns, because I know you can offer like coupons and stuff, and that ups your guest count. And I did end up finding it, and I was very, very happy. I think I used the half off, and then I think used free drinks. I know I did 2 marketing campaigns. I'm just not 100% sure which 2 I did, but I do know we doubled our guest count. By the time this part is over, I think we have over 250. And we didn't even finish the first year, so that's not bad. Sorry, I did tell them I was recording audio and to shush. And the kids shushed. The kids were in bed. The husband's like, oh, I got the headset on, it'll be fine. Except he's moving furniture, which is so helpful. That's when I realized that roller coaster was the same as the one we had already. We don't want a matching coaster, that's no fun. Definitely won't get extra people. Nope. I realized I didn't have enough money for that one. I think we might have put in the water ride. Not 100% sure. Yeah, had a little trouble with the zooming in and out feature. Game's way more sensitive than the newer games. Sort of. It is in some ways and less than others. I couldn't remember how to rotate 360. I'm not even sure if you can. So I just kind of built a path to the coaster, made sure we were covered. Anyway, in that spot right there, we're going to build a food court. That is like my favorite thing to do. We put all of the shops, all of the food, and a restroom in one spot. And you make sure that there's a few that are only in your food court. So like we've already got a pizza place and a burger place and a lemonade stand in things like that. So I just usually keep track, and it's usually the fried chicken and the popcorn that I make sure is alone in the food court. Just because those typically are really good sellers. The burgers and the pizza definitely are too. But, you know, when you're trying to limit things, I typically don't limit the burgers and the pizza. Probably because I really like to eat burgers and pizza. Honestly, a lot of the frozen pizzas are really good and inexpensive, which is helpful. Again, 3 kids on a budget. You know, they're always hungry. Quarantine has not been kind for that. Now we homeschool, so that's even more fun. Actually, homeschool's not bad at all. It's not virtual school, it's actual homeschool. We're in charge and we do the curriculum and all of that. And kids seem to really like it, actually, which is good. Okay, that stand that has the octopus on it, it's a seafood stand. Who goes to a theme park and buys seafood? It's kind of like buying seafood at the gas station. It makes you wonder. We're buying seafood and the ocean is 200,000 miles away. It's like, that is not fresh. You know, not at all. Alright. Just finishing up the food court area. Does have a bathroom. After this, I think one of the rides breaks down, so we get a mechanic and get a couple of mechanics and a handyman, a couple of the janitor guys. The next part we'll get probably some mascots and things. Start trying to theme out the park a little more. I usually like to play in the sandbox mode, but I like having all the paths laid out and having an objective. Something to reach for. So here we're doing the second marketing campaign, and we're gonna end it right here-ish. So hit like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter so that you keep up to date. I hope you have a great, wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.